There are a few things you can do to the narcissist to really hurt them. And one of those things is to expose them, especially people who they hold in high regard, maybe certain family members, certain friends they look up to. Or another thing which really hurts them is if you've been in a relationship with them and you dump them before they managed to dump you and you caught them off guard. It was unexpected. And the third thing, and this is what this video is about, is when they discard you and you simply accept it without being too upset about it, being okay with it. The moment you're with a narcissist, they're constantly trying to put you into a place of vulnerability. And that's why they're so keen to get you to open up your trust to them, tell them all those stories of your past which hold the information of your vulnerabilities, unhealed trauma, and so on. Because narcissists want to know enough about you where they can break any barriers of your confidence. They want to find openings so they can introduce vulnerabilities into your life. Because a lot of us over time, if we have certain issues, certain difficulties we face, for whatever reason, over time we tend to put a little bit of structure around that thing that is a difficulty for us or something we're working on. We put a little bit of structure around it so we can kind of sail more smoothly and work on ourselves. And what narcissists do, they try to find any structure that you have, whether it's a tangible thing in your life or if it's a personality trait, the structure that you have that holds you up high, that holds you into a more confident, more self-sufficient place, they try to find what those are and they try to break them apart. Take it as it resonates. And some might even say that's the narcissist's best art. They're artists, con artists, but they're still artists when it comes to understanding the things about you that keep you confident, the things about you that keep you self-sufficient, and then they want to destroy it. What they want from you is for you to be dependent on them. What they want for you is for you to slowly and gradually shift your focus on all those things that are important to you. All those plans you want to have, all the people that are important to you, the good feeling that you can find in yourself. They want you to shift all that onto them. Narcissists gradually want to be the centerpiece of everything that you are about. And they slowly cause you to release everything else. And like any con artist, they're very crafty how they do it. And it does happen slowly. And it happens so slowly that sometimes you see what's going on, but then you question your own sanity, thinking, am I just making this up? Am I imagining it? Are they really trying to take me down? Surely no one's capable of that. No one's life art should be about taking somebody down. Surely you're imagining it. Well, maybe you haven't come across narcissism yet, but once you have, then you understand that, yes, many people have that as their life art, their life purpose. Because even if you have certain problems, vulnerabilities, unhealed wounds, if the narcissist targeted you, it's because you do have certain qualities they like. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're inherently a good person and that you're able to see the positive in life and that you're able to put your focus and energy into those things. And that's where the narcissist is lacking. Narcissists therefore want other people to shift their energy and focus onto them. And if you've been with them for a while, then chances are they would have succeeded, at least to some extent, and getting you to refocus on them and to let go of the other things that are important to you, including your peer group of people and all that. And when the narcissist sees that you're fully switched on to them, that you fully need them, that's when they think you're ripe. You're ripe for them to let you go, because they know how much that will hurt you. They know how much you'll panic and feel the devastation, needing them back. And that's what keeps them going. That's the supply they need to feed their ultra grandiose ego. So when they do that to you, and let's say that tends to work at least 9 times out of 10, maybe 99 times out of 100 even, narcissists can measure people up in the right way to know just when to press the eject, or rather reject button. And when they do that, and you don't respond as they need, all of a sudden they are in a very difficult position, because when they discard you and you simply accept it, you're not that bothered by it, or at least not visibly. They're losing out on your supply source of being with them, and they're also losing out on the supply that they're expecting to reap for months to come of your misery. When they don't see you miserable, their grandiose self, their ego, cannot be fed. They cannot sustain it. And then they experience a huge emotional crash that they were unprepared for. That's why one of the narcissist's biggest threats to their own existence is when they underestimate people and they think they know people well enough, and then those people surprise them. And then the narcissist feels like you've done something wrong just because you're not becoming suicidal, wanting to end your own life, so to speak, about how bad you need them back, and just being in that dire space. Just because you're not letting yourself fall into that situation, they get very upset and angry at you. How could you? How could you not succumb to everything they've planned for you? Somebody who is new to the concept of narcissism would be like, but how can somebody think like that? Is that even, oh my God. Yeah, I understand that. But if you've experienced it for decades or your whole life, you just accept, yeah, there's people out there who are like that. The sky is blue, ice is cold, and there are narcissists out there. It's a fact of life. And if they're close to you, they think they're entitled to everything, including your devastation. And it's mainly to supply them. It's mainly to feed them. Yes, some are very sadistic outright, and they just want to see you suffer. But perhaps more importantly is your suffering feeds their ego, and it's that feeding of their ego that they need. And they're so hungry for it. They can't really get by without it. So if the narcissist underestimates you, and the ultimate way they can underestimate you is when they discard you, thinking you'll be miserable and you're okay with it, you can send them in a very dark downward spiral. And don't be surprised, sometimes they won't leave any stone unturned to try to get you back. Thanks for watching.